Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. Upper right corner we have FridgeRaider starting as the blue Protoss. Bottom left hand corner we have Semih starting as the red Protoss. This is going to be round one of the lower bracket. So these guys, and it's best of one. So in the lower bracket, best of one, and the upper bracket is all best of three, if you're wondering what the format is. And I think that's actually a pretty good format. There are some arguments that it should be inversed, but I kind of like it this way, mostly because, and I like this way overall because it kept it concise. We didn't end up running over. And also, I think all players would love it. It's like, actually, I want things to be best of 9, so I know for sure that, anyway. But I think this also made it exciting, and there were some upsets here and there. And it gives opportunity for upset, I think, as well. I like best of 5 for that reason. I know a lot of people are like, I want best of 7 because best of 7 proves to the but. I'm like, I like an upset victory though. I think it gives opportunity. The best of 5 gives opportunity for some creative play leading to a victory. There's been a lot of exciting MSL and OSL finals that I think would have been, the result probably would have been different if it was a best of 9, but it's just more entertaining as a best of 5. And I don't know, part of the other thing is like best of 5 is about the length I think that people want to watch of StarCraft. Like hour and a half. TVT can kind of be a stretch. I don't think people want to see like the 3 hour. This is just my own side ranting. Whatever. Anyway, gateway opener. Semih dropping some gas. No gas yet for Fridge. Let's see if he's going to go for the double gate. In fact, opening up 2 gateways. This is a 1v1 map with Eclipse. Semih is going to have the scout, so what this is going to come down to is a taxation of Semih's early game micro skills. Let's see if it produces, and usually you want to produce an initial defensive zealot once you've scouted this. So I think he's wandered up, he's seen it, is getting a zealot himself. So now it becomes kind of a micro war over the ramp. You get that cybernetic score up, you get that first Dragoon out, and then it's, can you micro your Dragoons with zealots flooding your base? Semih actually not going to, so still mining gas, but dropping a second gateway defensively, rather than going for the cybernetic score follow-up. Interesting. And I haven't seen this defense typically. I think it'll be pretty effective, actually. But in doing so, he might want to pull some probes off the gas line because he doesn't really need that gas right this second if he's just going to be producing zealots over the long haul. It looks like Fridge dropping a gas himself, so actually holding short. Interesting. Usually you'll see the gas dropped after 5 zealots rather than 3, if I recall. So Fridge maybe not fully dedicating to this engagement. Starting to move forward. There will at least be 2 zealots by the time he makes his way down there. Now that cybernetic score plop down, but we'll see if there's a full 3 by the time they make. Well, actually, yeah, it looks like it's going to be full 3v3, which I think is a slight build order advantage. I think this is actually turning into something weird as far as a follow-up, because Semih dropping that cybernetic score a little bit later, it's like a slight bit ahead, but basically this ends up with even build orders. It's just Fridge has the aggressive advantage, so he's got the low ground. He doesn't need to press up into this. He can just sit back and let the zealots deny that natural a little bit longer and get a faster nexus and play from there, potentially. He's still gonna, well, still gonna shove it up. He's got the better, able to dance and maybe breach the ramp, getting some good 2 versus 1 opportunities here. Trying to scoot back around, and actually, yeah, nice micro by Fridge. Also getting a 3-on-1 surround there to the top, accidentally attacked his own zealots a little bit here and there. But some beautiful micro from FridgeRaider overall, but now 2 Dragoons are out. And so, unfortunately, despite that fantastic micro and being able to get up that ramp, it's not going to result in any tangible advantage. In fact, he's going to be down a little bit of supply right here. Dragoon on the low ground, 2 additional Dragoons being produced. That Dragoon actually out of position to deal with that probe. Actually, the sneaky Dragoon on the low spot. And also this, see that probe still pocketed from Fridge in that back corner. So that's wiped out. Dragoons are making their way towards the natural. Fridge actually might want to get on the low ground a little bit sooner than later so he can make sure that he's secured that natural. Semih up a probe. And I think up half a zealot. I'm going to call him half a zealot because, wow, that zealot's done some work. He got 2 of those kills. But he's low on health, low on shield energy. I don't think this is enough where Semih's going to feel like, okay, yeah, let me barrel into this. But advantage for Fridge. He's got this pocketed probe where he can kind of see, he can wait. This means he could skip Robo if he wants. And maybe play as soon as he confirms that there's no DT follow-up range. About to finish at the same time. Oh, is he going to make it happen, though? Oh, never mind. Advantage evaporated. Robotics facility. So 2-gate Robo. It's going to hold. It looks like it's 2-gate Robo opposite side as well. FridgeRaider playing a more defensive position. Semih getting aggressive, moving Dragoons towards the front. I like that pylon placement to the north. Defensive pylon on the front for Fridge, just in case. He's going to move out with another probe, just kind of scan the environment. He's going to see the 6 versus 7. Let's see if he engages this, although 1 Dragoon out of position, and Semih getting a couple free shots right there. So despite having fewer Dragoons, well, nope, looks like it's not going to matter. Dragoon pushing too far in. So 6 versus 4 now on the front. 2 more making their way out. Looks like both players playing this very cautiously. So 2-gate. So we got robotics facility on both ends. Still mirrored build orders. Neither player wanting to grab a natural expansion as of yet. Rafidge, he's got the probe on the low ground waiting for it. Looks like Semih moving out his own probe as well. And Semih now drawing back towards the natural. 30 probes versus 26. Lead to Semih overall. So he's done a good job in the midst of all of these little bursts of attack. Keeping things lively on the macro front. This is the 2 probe difference is not insurmountable by any means, especially if Fridge gets that command center, that Nexus up a little bit earlier, and it looks like he is going to be able to. He's got the resource to do so. Waiting for him to plop it down so I can feel smart about it. Yeah, okay, there he goes. So that'll end up a few seconds ahead of Semih, it looks like. Semih now has the resources to do so as well, but it's getting another wave of Dragoons in that and second Reaver first rather than a shuttle. Interesting. Is Fridge going for a shuttle follow-up? So yeah, he's going 1 Reaver into shuttle. The Observer is going to be able to sneak up and spot it. The Dragoons and Zealot have marched out in the meantime, and now they are outnumbered by a Reaver on the front. Poking in, getting some free damage. That Reaver shot hits, and that looks like somebody not going to engage is just going to be happy to play a little bit more defense, but he still hasn't dropped his Nexus. Here at the Naturals, posing as though he's going for it, but maybe, okay, there the Nexus dropping down, but this is significantly behind. So it does give an opportunity for Fridge to do more economic follow-up. And right now he's even on workers. Also has that shuttle up, which provides a little bit more... Well, first of all, there's some harassment possibility, but also allows that Reaver to be part of that forward army. Advantage for Semih is he's got that Observer pinned to that Dragoon army, so it does have an opportunity to get some free pot shots against the Dragoons. Not sure if he saw that shuttle making its way across, though. Nope, he did. Oh, this could be a big game changer right now. Fridge. Good play from Semih. Moves up, takes out that shuttle. Now he knows he's definitely up some Reaver play. Full control group of Dragoons right there. He has his own shuttle out, and honestly, having taken out that shuttle and that Reaver, he does have the opportunity to get aggressive if he wants to. And it would behoove him to do so because this Nexus is coming somewhat later. And I think that Observer has in fact confirmed it. Do we have an Observer? As yet, still no Observer from Fridge. He's running on 4 gates. Looks like there's still just 2 gateways and 2 warping in here for Semih. But he's still, at the moment, got a superior amount of Dragoons out on the front. Plus that 2 Reaver advantage. So going up, clearing that pylon. That puts Fridge in the red, actually. He needs to get some additional... And that's actually going to hurt. Especially with Reavers sitting at your back door. And with all of those Dragoons piled in and only a single Reaver support. Massive damage happening. Semih moving up, getting a little bit of focus fire on that Reaver to the north. But A couple of his Dragoons have been boxed out of this fight. Still, with that supply block, Fridge having trouble keeping up even numbers. The Reaver's still alive here on both sides of the field. But Fridge, with the closer reinforcement point, able to shove in. He's actually flooded out all of his probes to preserve them. Shuttle scooping right back in, wants to get one more shot, able to get another probe. Might want to just hunt that Reaver. Got the shot on the Reaver. Now it's going to be 2 Reavers versus just Dragoons. Out on the front. One of the Reavers getting picked off, and Semih continuing to shove troops this direction. Another Dragoon down, and now that natural expansion laid bare. That was kind of a clever shot trade. The shuttle looks like it's going to get wiped out, so Semih now dedicated to keep this Reaver on the front. Another defensive Reaver going to be produced, and another round of Dragoons. It's not over yet, but Semih looking to finish it here. Piling in with the Dragoons, getting a lot of shots. Able to wipe out that Reaver before it's able to build a Scarab, and now he's on top of the lines. Fridge calling GG. And FridgeRaider, unfortunately, eliminated very early in this tournament, which I think not indicative of his level of play, in my opinion. He's a very good player. But Semih advancing. Should see more of him. I actually have been wanting to cast. I'm a little bit sad for Fridge because I like that guy. I like Semih too. Happy for him, mostly because I've been wanting to cast Semih stuff for a bit. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. Look forward to more matches. I think